Welcome back to Building Character, where we figure out how to play as your favorite fictional characters in Dungeons & Dragons. Remember to like and subscribe and you'll keep your Yarrow root ripe. Maybe. Today we're continuing our weird trend of doing green people with Gamora. Created by Jim Starlin in 1975, Gamora is the most dangerous woman in the universe, and with superhuman strength and training from the Mad Titan himself, it's not hard to see why.
So to you other kids all across the land, take it from me, parents just don't understand.
First, we're going to figure out our goals for this build. First, we need to make sure she is virtually unmatched in terms of fighting ability. Next, we'll make sure she can use everything and anything to kill someone and get proficiency with every weapon in the game. Finally, we'll make sure that she has the speed and mobility to match her strength with some movement options. For stats, we're using that standard point array from the player's handbook. Roll for stats if you want, just make sure that your dex is at least 13 for some multi-classing. Funnily enough, we're actually going top to bottom on this one. Strength is number 1, her primary weapon is a giant sword. Dexterity next to make sure ranged weapons are still an option, even if guns weren't your thing originally. Constitution after that, so we can take some damage. Intelligence will get a small bump later, but for now we'll keep it in the middle range. Wisdom isn't bad, but not particularly great, and we're gonna drop Charisma. Thanos didn't really raise a diplomat. Gamora is a Githyanki, and not totally unlike the original Gith of Legend. Githyanki get +2 strength and +1 intelligence. You can speak Gith in another language of your choice from Decadent Mastery, and it gives you a tool proficiency. I'd go with Tinkerer's Tools for basic mechanical repairs. Finally, you know the Mage Hand cantrip, which isn't really in character, but it lets you move small things within 30 feet of you with a spectral floating hand. For background, Soldier fits perfectly for the whole raised by a genocidal warlord thing, and gives you athletics and intimidation proficiencies. We're going to start off as a fighter, giving you proficiency with all weapons and armor. I would classify her standard armor in the movies as a studded leather, but she wears some heavier armor I'd call medium in the comics, so kind of pick what you want. For your skills, grab acrobatics and perception. You get a fighting style. Great weapon fighting lets you reroll 1s and 2s on damage die, which works really well with a great sword that deals 2d6, giving you very consistent damage. You also get Second Wind, giving you an accelerated healing factor and letting you heal 1d10 plus your fighter level as a bonus action once per long rest. Second level fighters get Action Surge, letting you take an extra action once per long rest. This is a pretty quick description, but it's very good. Don't be afraid to use it. Third level fighters get a martial archetype. Go for the Champion. It gives you improved critical, letting you get critical hits with 19s and 20s, effectively doubling your chance to land a critical hit. You can also cast Jump once per day, tripling your jump distance for 1 minute, which, yeah, she's got hops. Fourth level fighters get an ability score improvement. I'd take the Great Weapon Master feat. This lets you make an extra attack as a bonus action after landing a crit or killing a foe. It also lets you take a penalty of 5 to your attack roll to add 10 to the damage of a melee attack. She's the deadliest woman in the universe for a reason. We're going to cross over into Rogue now. First level rogues get another skill from their list when multiclassing. We'll go for Stealth. You also get expertise in any 2 skills of your choice, letting you double your proficiencies on skill checks, take athletics and intimidation. Sneak attack lets you add 1d6 to the damage you deal with a finesse or a ranged weapon. You can add this damage when you have advantage on the attack roll or if you have an ally within 5 feet of the enemy target. You're also hitting total level 5, meaning that as a Githyanki you can use Misty Step once per day, letting you teleport 60 feet as a bonus action. Again, these spells aren't totally in character all the time, but they're nice. Second level rogues get Cunning Action, letting you dash, disengage, or hide as a bonus action. I'd mostly stick to dashing if you're trying to stay in character. She's super fast. Third level rogues can choose a roguish archetype, and assassins get proficiency with poisoners and disguise kits. But if that's not your speed, try assassinate. This gives you advantage on attacks made against creatures that haven't acted in initiative yet, and you automatically crit if the attack lands. Back to fighter now. Fifth level fighters get an extra attack, letting you attack twice instead of once when you take the attack action. Obviously, one hit's not going to be enough for you. As 6th level fighter, you get an ability score improvement. We want to bump up our strength here, get that high and do some damage. 7th level champions are remarkable athletes, letting you add half your proficiency rounded down to any strength, dexterity, or constitution checks that you aren't proficient with. You can also add your strength modifier to your horizontal jump distance, meaning that you should be able to cover around 22 feet. 8th level fighters get another ability score improvement. Bump up your dexterity here. We want to keep it kind of on par with our strength so you can use ranged or melee weapons. 9th level fighters get Indomitable, letting you reroll a failed saving throw once per long rest, so you can get knocked down, then get back up, then get them down. At the 10th level, champions get another fighting style. Archery adds 2 to your attack rolls with ranged weapons, making your shots more accurate. 11th level fighters get another extra attack, so you can make 3 attacks as an action on your turn, and then a bonus weapon attack if you've crit or killed someone, which, hey, hopefully you do that every round. 12th level fighters get an ability score improvement, and now I'm going to go for Constitution. We're sort of just going to cycle through those physical stats. 13th level fighters get another use of of Indomitable, so get knocked down, get back up, knock someone down, then get knocked down, and then get back up again. 14th level fighters get another ability score improvement. Let's cycle back up to strength. Get that capped. If that's capped, move to dexterity, and so on and so forth down the line. 15th level champions get superior critical, meaning that you get a critical hit on an 18 attack roll as well, giving you a 15% chance to crit. I like those odds with 3 attacks per round. 16th level fighters get another ability score improvement. Like I said, physical stats, no odd numbers, that's kind of what we're doing here. Our final level is going to be 17th level fighter, giving us another use of Indomitable and another action surge. Now you can't surge twice on the same turn, but you can use it 2 turns in a row. So if you want to make 12 attacks in 2 rounds, go ahead. Now that we've hit level 20, let's figure out how good of a build this is. First, damage is going to be done. You've got 3 attacks per round and can double that twice a day. You got critical hits flying left and right, and good modifiers for strength and dexterity, so even if something's farther away, you can deal damage to them too. Second, you're a great tank with a good amount of health and a good AC with medium armor. Finally, you've got options for getting away if you have to. With cunning action in the archery fighting style, you can keep your distance and still hit pretty hard. As far as weaknesses go, we're lacking in variety for damage types, only using piercing and slashing damage. There's also the issue of lower soft stats, which make you susceptible to failing a multitude of spell saves, some of which could turn you against the party. Those softer stats also leave you underserved when you're not killing something. For social skills, you'll have to rely on the rest of the team to talk to people, and they're the biggest idiots in the galaxy. But who cares about de-escalating a conflict when you're so good at them? Let the rest of the party handle the interpersonal things while you handle the interpersonal things, as in making the inners of a person their outers and hacking them to pieces. Just remember, being the deadliest woman in the galaxy puts a target on your back, so make sure you got people watching it. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. We've got another video coming out tomorrow and every day until Endgame. We're going to take a little bit of a break from the green people for now, but hey, maybe one day we'll do another one.